Hello YouTube, this is Sniping 101, and today I'll be bringing you a search and destroy on this new map called Hazard. The reason I love this map so much is because, gee, it looks just like Cliffside. Matter of fact, it is set up exactly the same. I guess it has probably a few tweaks to it, but it's just like they put a whole new skin on Cliffside, and that's it. You have the cliff to your left if you spawn where I spawn, and you have a little funnel alleyway to your right. I think it's a little bit longer on this map, the alleyway, but this map is very, very similar to Cliffside, and I know that they definitely modeled it after, but I just love it because it's so fun to play, and I really enjoy how it plays out. So, I mean, I don't have any problems with them bringing back old maps, particularly because, I mean, Call of Duty 5 is now dead, so it's great that they could bring them back, because it's not like you're gonna go out and play Call of Duty 5 anymore because of how much hackers and whatnots in that game. But I really appreciate that they go back to their roots, Treyarch, and the fact that they bring back those maps, because they were the maps that I kind of started on. I bought Call of Duty 5 first, and played it for a while, probably about 3 months. And then I realized how the MP40 was a little overpowered, and how certain things I didn't like. So a friend told me to go play Call of Duty 4 with him. And I didn't have Call of Duty 4, so I saved up my money, cut some grass. I think I bought Call of Duty 4 for like 20 bucks. No, about 40 bucks. Back then it was expensive still. The price of that game didn't drop until like 2010. But anyways, that's unimportant. I bought the game, and immediately, as soon as I started playing Call of Duty 4, I loved it. And then I kind of blossomed out of Call of Duty 4 because I played that game to no end. I think I was about a 9th Prestige, and I played it the entire length of Call of Duty 5, or World at War, whatever. And I really enjoyed it, because it was a lot more simple than Call of Duty 5, because there was no extra bullcrap. And Juggernaut didn't seem as powerful, and the submachine guns didn't seem as powerful, although they actually really were. The M40 was probably the reason I played that game, because it was the most epic sniper rifle ever. It was quick, it was accurate, it was bolt action, and I quickly found that bolt actions were more fun for me. The reason I didn't like the Barrett was because of the scope. But anyways, this game's not about Call of Duty 4. This map, usually I run on offense the same route every time, to the left, because the right is so hard to get through, because people can left trigger around that corner with like a Galil and be on the other side and pick you off really easily. When I am defending, I'll get on the left side. So basically I play left side every time. And I'm pretty predictable in that way, but I really think that it doesn't really matter if you're predictable, as long as you play smart. I mean, I'm not going to run to the same position every time. I'm going to go left, usually, and look for the spawn snipe, eventually getting to the left to shoot down that alleyway. But you will find people lining up all the time. All the time. And the reason being is because, I mean, it's like a funnel. People have to go the same position left and right, so they will line up. And they could be one right in your face and one in the very back of the map, which is very fun for me to get like a no-scope collateral, which I've done on several occasions on alleyways, because it just looks cool and it's neat. Not many people get no-scope collaterals. I'm not really fond of, I mean, I love getting awesome clips, but unique clips are just the coolest thing to me. I'll respect someone's montage more if they have their own unique spin or own unique clip. If, I mean, that's their thing. They don't have to sit there and get quad feeds all the time. That's why I'm probably gonna post my montage pretty soon. And I'm not sure whether or not it'll be just on epic clips, or it'll be just on unique things that I do. I think I got like a 1080 in it or something, but I mean, it's not something that hasn't been done before. And that's what I really like about montages. People are original, and they do things that have never been done before. Like, for example, like tomahawk feeds. That's pretty sick. No one's ever done that before because they never had the potential. And a little side note here, as the RC comes your way, I have C4 almost in all my classes. And that is the biggest thing besides jammer. I can see jammer. I use jammer a lot, but C4, you just lay it down and you wait for that RC to cross your path. You just throw it down on choke points, or when you hear that RC coming, wherever it's coming from, throw one of them down and just wait for that RC to drive right over it. I mean, blow it up, it's done. It frustrates the guy who gets the kill streak. He wishes he had a spy plane, but too bad. You should have thought about that later. So I virtually never get killed by RCs anymore. I couldn't believe that I didn't think of that sooner. I think the jammer also, if you guys have it, is an excellent way of destroying it. Claymores also can get it, but if someone hits that boost, either that or they're coming around the corner fast enough, they can dodge that claymore with the RC. But jammer slows the RC down so much that you can just pick it off with a pistol because it's just creeping forward. And if you set it down, the jammer down at your feet, it's so funny because it'll be speeding up to you. You'll stand in the middle of the fairway or whatever on this map and lay a jammer down at your feet. It'll speed right up to you and then it'll just go and stop right in front of you. That's what I love about the equipment on this game. It's very versatile and many of them can be used for the same purpose, but yet each of them are unique. So I just think that the last 2 rounds of this game, I really started to pull away from the group, and I think that I really kicked the tails. It was not fun to watch. I mean, there's really nothing that could be said because my other teammates just died, and I had the chance to pick it up. So I did. Picked up my game a little bit and said, "Nuh-uh, you're not gonna have this one." And you'll also notice that I commit suicide in the end of this game. And that, kids, is why you have Lightweight Pro, because I jump off the cliff, barely getting grazed by a bullet, and I die. But, I mean, Lightweight Pro is an excellent perk. For those of you who don't think you should have it, you should, because I said so. But the C4, yet again, there's another use of it. Like I said, in this alleyway, there was plenty of lineups there, and there I died. Coming towards the end of the game, my teammates start dying, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I've got to step up my game. So I do, and that's one of the things that I've been proud of, is that I can just tone it up and clutch in a lot of cases. You don't always do it, and you don't always clutch, but when you do, it's pretty awesome. So, towards the end of the video, I'd like to just thank you guys for tuning in, for leaving your comments, for liking the video, anything that you do. I really appreciate it, and it helps my channel to grow, and I just really appreciate more than anything you guys' feedback. So don't be shy, don't be afraid to drop a comment or send me a message telling me what I can do to better my channel, anything about my channel. It doesn't necessarily mean my commentary. It could mean things I could do in the future, any of those things. So please do that. And I'd like to thank you guys once again, and I'm gonna go. So, thanks.
Spy plane standing by. Complete the mission. You're the only one left. Friendly spy plane inbound.
Dude, you should have did something cool. I was trying to find you so that I could, like, across the map 360. So I shot that ballistic. I did.
The backpack was pretty heavy.